Hi guys, welcome to Nipuka channel. I hope you guys been okay. I know it took so long. I know you guys gonna kill me, but I just been all over the place, actually rediscovering myself, and I think I'm in a good place to talk about a few things that I wanted to talk about a year ago. And I think that's so important that I am here to share with you, what I've been up to for a little bit, and mind-wise and feelings-wise, and ourselves. So the first theme is gonna be love yourself. I think I did say on my Instagram before, that's what I'm gonna be talking about on my first video. So here it is today. Yay, I guess. So I'm a bit nervous. It's my first video. Ain't gonna be like those videos that you guys see on YouTube that quite a lot of editing, and I'm quite new to this as well, so I'm exploring as I go along. So apologies if I have a few mistakes, and I know there's a lot of critics, sorry for my accent as well. I'm already starting to say sorries, quite a few sorries now, my accent sometimes. Okay, I'm nervous anyway. But before further ado, I hope you kings and queens and princesses and princes, are doing fine. And it's a new month, new beginnings, I guess. Thank you for all of you that liked and subscribed my previous video. And Nipuka doesn't really have a meaning. I know people ask me in private. It's just a made up. We're going to talk about love yourself. Then comment below actually what it means to you and how far you have become who you are today, like how far you had to go through whatever you had to go through. And it's really important we all touch base with ourselves. We are a big beings in a very small world. Sometimes seems a big world and we are the small beings. It's actually the other way around, something that actually people don't think about. But anywho. So I've got a few notes here with me so I don't forget anything. I was saying about a con, actually, there's a trap when we say, oh, love yourself and love yourself. Yeah, I love myself. And some people, I feel, they take that I love myself, I should behave in a certain way. Like, yes and no. So the con, I would say, is that egoism, so ego plays a big part. We can love ourselves, but doesn't mean we have to have this demeanor about us that, okay, you are who you are. And yes, you don't owe nobody loyalty but yourself and your friends and your family, and of course, but always humble yourself, I would say, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And some people, when they say, oh, love yourself, they surround themselves with themselves. Where's the growth in that? You become a little island and you don't understand that you need people. So I feel sometimes it's like people put a guard up, like it is important to put it, but how high and why are you putting it up? You gotta ask yourself, why am I doing this to myself? Maybe I actually need this person. And it's not because you're gonna just take from that person. Some people, yeah, are takers, they're not givers. I'll give that, actually. But that's when you need to assess who's important, who's not important around you. Priorities and everything like that play a big role in our lives. And just be careful not to fall then into that trap of my ego is massive, or I don't need nobody and I can act a certain way. As long as you don't hurt anybody, as long as you have loyalty to yourself, as long as you want to grow, there's no problem with that. But always be humble. Humble yourself. That's my advice for people. I feel like I humble myself quite a lot, and it can be like a con as well, because you think people will do the same thing for you, and actually they don't do the same thing back for you, and you feel like, what did I went wrong? Why wasn't I enough for this friend? Why wasn't I seen this way? So then it becomes a bit of their problem as well and your problem. So own everything you do, good or bad, own it, because it gives you an insight of, okay, I done this, I ain't gonna do that now, for example, right? So careful with your egos, bros and sis, because we don't know everything in this life, and we need people and we need experiences. We need people. I know people are scared of people, but they're not zombies. But anyway, so definitely do you. 100% do you. Embrace yourself in new activities. Okay, I'm a big girl and I had a fear of going to the gym and I wanted to start losing weight, and that was back in 2017, 2018. And I had my couple fails and in success as well in the middle. We always fall, and it's how you come back up, right? It's quite important as well how you pull yourself through. And it's good that if you have a support system, but only starts as well with you. Don't ever forget that. Only starts with you, ends with you. So with that, embrace yourself. I'll say embrace definitely yourself with new activities. I think hobbies are really important, and whatever that is to you. Like, this is new to me. This is out of my comfort zone. I'm not a person that would do something like this. You see body language starting to show. Lovely. Anyway, music, if it's your niche, if it's like, let me embrace on a new project, whatever that is going to, I don't know, let's say, not physical activities. So let's say something as, actually even physical activities in terms of like going to, let's say, Jesus. Like, you can go to a park, and some people don't even do that. Let's just start small then. Some people don't even want to do that. And it's quite good. It's quite good to get fresh air. I'm like an indoor cat, personally. I am. And sometimes I love going out. So I'm like the two extremes sometimes, if that makes sense. It's weird, I know. So, and definitely embrace something new to you, And it's going to open your mind. And a lot of things that when we are inside of a box makes us be more inside of another smaller box. Don't do that to yourself. Definitely not. Embrace the world that's out there 100%. And when you do that, when you embrace yourself, a new project, or if you are surrounded by something really toxic, let's say family or friends or even a relationship, it's good that you avoid doing things for those people. And with that new project or activity, whatever you're going to do, you're going to actually defocus their importance in your life. And it's really, your mind becomes bigger. You have a different mindset now, for example, and you feel good about yourself. I was like, wow, I didn't know I could do this. Look at me. And it's like, there you go. So that is really, really good. So avoid being available for things that are not available to you. And because you can put then those people into a box and say, you're a circus. And I don't want to visit the circus today. I don't feel like it. And that's power to you. There you go. So every time as well we have like bad thoughts, I would say replace it with 3 new ones. It's really important to keep our mind, our brain focused on something. It's really important. It's the biggest, thing in us, isn't it? Looks small, but is big, massive, isn't it? Jesus. And I will say as well, so when you love yourself, you attract high value people. And so the circus starts to get less interesting because it's not giving you, purpose, or, this shallow mindset that these people around you give you, or whatever that is. It just starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's really good. So yes, so surround yourself by high value people. Your energy is gonna get higher, and fake people would see it too. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will see it. Fake people are funny, but actually that's another thing for another day. So your skin, your smile, your body will like be so radiant, and people will see it. And it's like, yes, I'm a different person. Even your tone of voice, your confidence comes through, it shines through, and you feel more and more good about yourself. And it becomes quite addictive when you are feeling good about yourself. So this is the law of everything. So when something is good, it becomes addictive. even when things are bad become addictive. But which way you want to shift it, to the good or the bad. So when something is good, just keep on pushing it, and more things, and then more things will come, and it's like, oh my gosh. And you'll say, my gosh, if it was 2 years ago, I would never say I'll be where I am today. And you hear a lot of people saying that. And it's your mind that took you there, you know, your courage that you had inside of you, your energy, it just drove you to be where you are today. And it's amazing. You will see it. You will definitely see that. So also, you want to upgrade everything, like your house, your friends, like even your bags, you know, your bags, your friends, your relationships, everything that's around you, that is you, will be just upgraded like that, like that, like that, like, yes. And you feel, wow, once again, I didn't know I would be here today. And you'll see that too. So embrace yourself in doing, for example, I would say like a piercing, a tattoo. Do it. Some people's like, YOLO, we only live once. Yeah, could do. Yeah, could do that. So anything that makes you happy without hurting no one, it's really important as well, if you believe in karma. So by doing that, you clear intentions and shows that you're quite mature, and that shows love. It shows you're a caring person, and that's really beautiful. A lot of people run away from being vulnerable. A lot of people run away from themselves, and when you show love, it's beautiful. I know it's very costly. It is, and I know why people guard their side of themselves, and it's really important to guard yourself. But this is where it comes the ego and being egoist, I would say. So humble yourself, but keep cautious, but always humble yourself. You don't know what could be on the other side, right? So as well, I would say claim, manifest, and own your wants. You know, when you say own your wants, mind again, it's your mind. Own what you want. Own your thoughts. And there you go. When you have one bad thought, then replace it with 3. It's really important. 1 and then turn it to 3. Really, really important. So take ownership of everything, good and bad. Take ownership. That's how you're gonna grow, because, you know, respectfully respect your energy. So when you focus as well on your worth, you focus around you, and you focus around what's important to you, your family and your friends, and you start distinguish who's important, who's not important, you know. But you are the main focus, always. You are your own project. 100% you are your own project. And you'll see, I know today, if you're having a bad day, I hope this video reached you out. You're gonna be so great in a few months, on a few days, and you're gonna look back and say, wow, I don't want to be there again, ever again. Like, I feel stronger today. I want to carry on with my whatever project I'm embracing, and it's taking me to, you know, it's starting a river, you can end up in the ocean, and that's amazing, right? Surround yourself with peace, love, and good vibes. Never forget that. Never, ever, ever. Never forget that. And you are worthy of everything that's coming your way. So I would really love to hear on the comments below, what does love yourself mean to you? Because I love hearing that part of it. I'm very like an emotional person. Just use your words. And emotions is what makes humans human. Otherwise we'll be like androids, right? Yeah. So even, I don't know, we're gonna do androids with feelings, but you know what I mean. It's a human thing. Don't take us that away from us, right? No. So I would like to read this out for you guys and take it as well with you. It's a lesson to learn. It's live a life you want to live. Give time and priority to things that matter to you. Grow up as an individual. Make real bonds. Search real love. value people and things around you, then only you can make your soul satisfied, and you will live with no regrets at all. That's another point, actually. Live with no regrets. Life is way too short to just sit down in a corner and say, oh my gosh, I wish I'd done better. And that, kings and queens, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you didn't know. If you didn't know, you didn't know. Own it that you didn't know and grow from it. Honestly, it's just gonna lead you again. You are in a river, you're gonna be in an ocean. Everything is an experience. If you think you're right all the time, that's the thing. We sometimes think we know it all. I know what's best for me and this and that. But careful as well with that trap that people want to tell you who you are. We don't even know sometimes what we are. Like, we don't even know what we want even for lunch. So let me figure me out, and then I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. So nobody can come into your energy and tell you who you are. That's definitely a no-no. You know, things that you've done in the past, or things sometimes you have in your head. Yes, if they're bad thoughts, like, calm down, Jose, you know. But it's like, if they're good thoughts and you actually feel optimistic about it, why is somebody coming into your personal space, into your mind, and tell you, oh, don't do that, I feel you could do this? And no, okay, I might not know everything, which is true. We don't know everything, but also don't let nobody tell you who you are. Don't do that. Don't let it. Just split in the middle. Goodbye circus, hello me. So I think I covered everything. Actually, just one more thing. Boss up. That's it. You gotta boss up. Like, everything in life, you gotta boss up. Like, better car. No, I'm being quite materialistic. No, I'm saying boss up yourself. Boss up. You are the most important being in your own life. So boss up. Wait. So this is Nipuka. I hope you guys have a good week, a good day. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope I see you again. And actually, give me a topic for me to talk about it next time. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So further ado, thank you. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Actually, very random. So yeah, it's Leo season. I forgot to say, as it's 1st of August, happy birthday to all the kings and queens and Leos and lionesses, and have a great month. I wish you guys happy birthday. King of the jungles, queens of the jungles.